The dynasty of the 90s may be in new hands, but they appear to be as reliable as ever.
Seminoles trying to take the lead. Miner right up the middle.
For the Seminole chief, who has captured the nation's spotlight and dominated the ACC, only perfection is acceptable. Among the challengers, though, a hungry Wolfpack, who last year refused to die, as Torrey Holt pierced the Noles for a league record 5 touchdown catches.
Man, that was fun. Let's see if I can do that again. Catch me next on ABC.
From Carter Finley Stadium in Raleigh, North Carolina, the number 2 team in the nation in action today as the Seminoles of Florida State take on the Wolfpack of NC State. He's back there along with Reggie Durden, a junior out of Houston. And we're underway in Raleigh. It'll be Feaster at his own 7-yard line. Got a hole up the middle. Closes quickly and out to the 26-yard line. It's a young one, but this is the biggest offensive line Bobby Bowden has ever had at Florida State. They go about 6'5", 300 pounds. The wideouts, Ron Dugan's getting a start today. And, yep, there you see him. Peter Warwick with the bad ankle, bad foot, but he is in the starting lineup. Lamar Glenn, the fullback, one of the keys for Florida State in that win over Texas A&M. And Travis Minor with a record 34 carries. That's a Florida State record. First down, Winky, play action. Plenty of time, and he's got Warwick wide open over the middle of the football field. Can you believe this? On the first play from scrimmage, Warwick to the end zone.
Let me say it again. You don't want to give a knockout puncher the first shot.
I believe you're right, partner.
74 yards.
And he blasted through all the way back to the NC State band. So one play, one touchdown for Peter Warwick and the Noles. Here's a surprise. Janikowski sends it 6 yards deep to the end zone. For NC State, this offensive line, a couple of returning starters. Ian Rafferty coming off knee surgery, really the leader at the left tackle spot. Justin Burrows scored a touchdown on a recovered fumble last week against Ohio. Not only do you know about Torrey Holt, who has either broken all the records or will break the NC State records, but Chris Coleman, a reliable receiver when all the attention is on Holt. And in the backfield, Rashawn Spikes takes over for Tremaine Stevens, one of the outstanding runners, and the fullback Jeff Butler to get in the eye. Spikes, big hole up the middle, and a big gain for the Wolfpack across the 40 and out to the 48-yard line. In motion is Holt. Barnett with a straight drop. Has time, but this one is deflected over the middle. That Bobby Bowden calls maybe the fastest he's ever had. Up front, they are injured, though. Larry Smith out with an ankle injury, so Corey Simon getting a start. Demetro Stevens taking over for 4-year starter Darrell Bush. Stevens calling the signals defensively. Theon Rackley getting a start as well. And this may be the deepest secondary that Bowden has had, too. They're very quick back there. 2nd and 10, Barnett. Quick out. There's Holt. He can do some damage when he catches the football. Inside the 35 to the 33-yard line. Torrey Holt. And don't be surprised if you see a Mario Edwards in there fairly soon. First down for the Pack. Spikes got room on the left side. Inside the 30, down to the 27-yard line. So the Pack moving the football on. Spikes much more of an inside runner than Stevens was a year ago. That's more powerful. Barnett under pressure. This one's almost picked off.
I'm worried about their safety.
But it harkens back to the days of Steve Spurrier with all the comments about Florida State knocking out quarterbacks. And now Mike O'Kane going to place it down and try for a 44-yard field goal. Yearwood. And this one is well to the right. And no good.
Marvin Minnis in for Warwick on this series.
It's Glenn and Minor out of the eye. Play action again. Winky throws, got Minnis, comes back. Nice catch. At the 45-yard line, now they rule it incomplete. A little bit underthrown. An incomplete pass on the first play. Winky going deep. He's got Cole, the other speedster. Huge gain inside the 20. Finally brought down at the 11-yard line. Harrison had the initial coverage. Same play, different number. 63-yard pass that time. Travis Minor, tough going up the middle. host of tacklers in the NFL. As we said, probably the fastest team that Bobby Bowden has ever had.
No, and if you listen to Bobby Bowden, he'll tell you he had Stringer, Minnis, and Dugan. Man, it's a track meet.
3rd and 4. Play action again for Winky and plenty of time. Thrown and picked off. Picked off by the Wolfpack. Lloyd Harrison, the junior out of Floral Park, New York, comes up with the biggest play of the game so far for the Pack. The priorities for them in the offseason already this year, they've had 4. 2nd down and 9 after the carry by Barnett. Spikes crushed right at the line of scrimmage, going nowhere.
Be aggressive. They're going to be coming after Barnett right here.
Torrey Holt in motion to the far side. 3 receivers set. The Seminoles may have jumped across. Barnett under pressure, going to scramble with room.
Everybody stopped.
We've got 2 fouls on the play. We've got illegal motion on the offense. We've got offsides on the defense. Those penalties offset will replay 3rd down.
They'll go in motion. Barnett got him over the middle. Got a 1st down and more out to the 23-yard line. Ryan Hamrick, a junior out of Shelby, North Carolina, in for Torrey Holt, who gets a rest right now. Here's Chris Coleman going up for it. Who came down with it?
He got it. That's a catch.
Coleman comes down with it between 2 defenders. First and 10 for the Wolfpack. Deshaun spikes over the right side and down to the 41-yard line.
The States moved the ball effectively against Florida State.
Got to get this play off. Just does. Spikes straight ahead.
They already have 6 in this drive, so they're melting the clock a little bit, keeping that Florida State offense on the bench.
There goes Holt in motion again. Barnett with time. He's got Torrey Holt. Inside the 30 to the 27. So the Barnett to Holt combo. 7-play drive once again, as they did on the opening drive. Eric Leak in motion. Barnett slipped, and then down he goes in the backfield. Corey Simon, the 8 for 18, as the Pack barely beat Ohio. Spikes on the right side. Hit hard at the 31-yard line and brings up 3rd and 14.
This time Holt is in the slot.
Now with a shotgun. And time completes it to Eric Leak. Can he get to the end zone? Yes. Touchdown, Wolfpack. 31 yards to Eric Leak, the sophomore out of Forest Hills, North Carolina, for the extra point. And he pulls it to the left.
So he's missed a field goal and missed an extra point. Mike O'Kane isn't happy.
But a 99-yard drive for the Wolfpack. They were backed up, had 3rd and 9. Barnett got a 1st down to Holt, and then they put 7 on the board. Back deep, Feaster and Lavernius Coles. Coles at his own 9-yard line, going to bring it back across the field. Flags thrown all over the place as Coles goes down at the 22-yard line.
We have 2 fouls on the play, holding on the offense. We also have another holding on the offense. We're going to force 10 yards from the start of the foul, 1st half.
Plenty of time, play clock at 10.
Feaster going to try to get outside. Harrison had a shot at him but couldn't wrap him up. And D. Feaster made the most of things, saying, why didn't I get that responsibility and freedom when I started out? Winky given much more to start his career. Overthrows Coles this time. Going to pitch it back to Feaster on the left side. Another good game, but then he's drilled. Jason Perry wanting to get back in. So it's 3rd and 5. Winky out of the shotgun, going to swing it out of the backfield. Feaster not going to get there. Brought down at the 27. This Florida State team though. A good punt. Holt going to come up to the 32. Doesn't call for the first touch, and a flag is thrown. Still on his feet is Torrey Holt. Going to cut it back. Holt inside the 20. To the corner of the end zone. He's going to score.
He's phenomenal. And I think the penalty is against Florida State for being in the 2-yard circle. They didn't give him enough room to carry it.
From encroachment on the 2-yard belt, the penalty is refused. They have a touchdown.
Encroachment of the 2-yard belt.
This one, though, no problem with that. 13-7. Well, big plays, big days. That's the slogan for NC State this year. Along with Coles, I believe, back deep for Florida State. Actually, that's Durden who's going to take it at the 12. Straight up the cut, out to the 25. Warwick wide to the right. Wenke with the pump fake. Warwick going up. He's wide open. Across midfield, Peter Warwick doing what he does best. Running right by a cornerback and down to the 38-yard line. Minor back in for Feaster. Back to the line of scrimmage. That's about it. Just got beat by Kansas State. That's a solid program. Wenke, quick drop. This one's picked off at the 32. Rodney Red, and the second pick of the afternoon for the Wolfpack. Some of that rookie, I don't know if they're jitters, but just it takes a while to make those reads for a rookie, even though he is 26 years old. There's got the touchdown on one, stop the drive on that drive. Barnett's straight drop has time out to Coleman. Finally run out of bounds at the 37-yard line. This is where the Noles come after you. Barnett, no pressure that time. That one's dropped. That was a first down. Here come the Noles. Irwood just does get it off, and he got it off quickly. Takes an NC State bounce inside the 15 to the 13-yard line. Wenke can operate out of the shotgun now. Inside and Travis Minor bounces outside. They may have a first down for the Seminoles. In a year plus now, he's already made a name for himself. Going to try the same play, going to get outside once again. And another first down for the Seminoles. 47 left until the end of the first quarter. Throw it to Minor again, trying the left side. Different results this time. He's dropped in the backfield. Out of the gun again, under pressure this time, and overthrows Marvin Minnis. 3 freshman linebackers for NC State saw time in the game against Ohio. The young defense. This one's dropped by Travis Minor.
But again, they were chasing Wenke.
Likely the last play of the first quarter. Cottrell just gets it off. Torrey Holt, who's run one back already, going to cut it back. Holt to the 36-yard line. For Torrey Holt. They're fired up at Carter Finley and Raleigh. The Wolfpack ahead of the Noles, 13-7.
Have outscored Florida State 48-27.
And that stat coming via Les Robinson, the athletic director at NC State. First play overthrows the intended receiver. Obviously, that's exactly what they're trying to do, but Holt having a big day, including a punt return for a touchdown. There's the fullback, Harold Jackson, out of the backfield. Screen pass across midfield. Because they beat each other up in practice. That's where they got all their injuries for the most part. The freshman, Ray Robinson, scampers down to the 41-yard line. Doesn't pay to play a bowl game. That's the only hint I'll give you.
Oh, that was huge.
There goes Robinson over the left side. Just gave it away. Maybe about a yard shy of a first down. But NC State able to come up with a couple of big interceptions to stop their drive. Holt in motion this time. Barnett, threw it right in back of him. In his senior year, he would project to be in the top 3 all-time in ACC number. Irwood's kick inside the 5. But that's been it. Wenke going to pitch it back. Minor looking for room. Still up and out to the 7-yard line.
Or over the summer had that problem with some explosives in his home, and that flew off. So he's not back. There's going to be a fullback when he comes back.
There goes Lavernius Coles on the reverse. Outside of one tackler, trying to get to the first down. He may be there. He's out to the 13-yard line, just shy of the first down on that last reverse. A dangerous play to run near your goal line, but we've seen Bobby Bowden do it throughout his career. Straight ahead goes Wenke, still fighting to get there. You got the scrum going on. On First down, Winky under pressure, going to overthrow Warwick. Second down and 10. Flags on the play, complete. Ron Dugan's his first catch of the afternoon and a lot. On the far sideline, across the 42. And they're going to bring it back with Feaster and Minor. And able to do it a little bit with Feaster today. But not much going on elsewhere. Here goes Travis Minor trying to get that going. Still up. Strong run out to the 24-yard line. Complete a 3rd and 1 for the Seminoles and get some momentum in this first half. They have given it all the way back to NC State after they opened up strongly. Well, fullback Len going to go straight ahead and knock down at the line of scrimmage. Warwick on the reverse. Cotton almost had him. But there goes Peter Warwick up the far sideline. Driven out of bounds about the 40-yard line. Candidate for the Heisman Trophy. On first down, look at what the Noles have done. And NC State up around 8 yards on first down. Minor out to the 45. Plenty of time, throws behind Ron Dugan.
Big third down here for NC State.
3rd and 3. Winky with the straight drop. Tipped and incomplete. Almost picked off by Rodney Reddy's already. Will tell you that meant a lot, confidence-wise, to his Wolfpack team. Torrey Holt racing back. Going to field this one at the 2-yard line. Holt brings it back to the 7. Don't know about that decision. And let's check in.
I helped make some of those All-Americans up there.
Yeah, he gives you a lot of credit, as a matter of fact. That was a 54-yard punt. Torrey Holt brought it back 7 yards. I'm not sure. 3 receivers set. Leak and Hamrick to the near side. Play action for Barnett. Has time. Holt coming back, but broken up. That's a great play.
They'll throw a flag, but then he also kind of rode his back.
Play clock down to 1, and Barnett hits it. It has time to run and room, but he's going to throw it through the hands of Chris Coleman. That's a... Earwood back in his own end zone. Noel's going to set up a return. And great field position. Feaster back to the 31-yard line. So we'll find out what it's about from Ronald Cherry.
On the defense. That's a 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay the down.
Earwood inside his own 5 this time. What a difference this has made. A beauty back to the 38. Feaster finds a holdup. Deep Feaster cutting it back with a big return. Still on his feet and now tackled at the 23-yard line.
So they made 9 yards. Start the series inside the 25.
Out of the shotgun, Winky. Going to throw it up in the air, an awful pass, and Minor almost came back to get it. 4 of 14 on the day. Second down. Fires one into Ron Dugan, complete to the 13-yard line. First down for the Noles. They're looking for room. Not much initially, but the second effort down to the 7-yard line. Second down, there goes Travis again, this time to the outside. Can he get to the end zone? The dive, yes. Touchdown Florida State, but there is a flag back at the 8-yard line.
Going to be holding on Nick Franklin.
Holding on the offense. That's a 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay the down.
Inside NC State territory, allowed NC State to keep that 99-yard drive alive. Pump fake, Winky has time. Plenty of time. And underthrows the receiver at the 20-yard line. Came back to run the offense in the second half very well. Plenty of time over the middle. Intercepted. Intercepted in the end zone by number 9, Jason Perry. Time and time again. And his NC State defense has had at least one defender right there with him, Rashawn Spikes. There goes Holt in motion. They move him around a lot in that backfield. And on the line, quick out to the fullback, Jeff Butler, across the 25 to the 26-yard line. There goes Holt in motion again across to the opposite side of the field. Comes back wide open underneath. Holt with a big gain again. And Barnett finding Torrey Holt. First and 10 at the 37. Again, plenty of time for Barnett. Holt, lot of contact. Will there be a flag? Yes. They were all over Torrey Holt at the 20-yard line. So the penalty, automatic first down for the Wolfpack. Ray Robinson, number 5, along with Harold Jackson out of the eye. There goes Robinson, wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. Here comes Holt in motion. Got to watch him at all times. Going to throw to the tight end though. Devon Smith for the big game. To the 15-yard line. Knocked out by Sean McCulker. And they've moved him around too. He's been in motion much of the day. Now split wide to the right. Going to come back. Down goes Barnett though. He wanted to throw to Holt. Tony Bryant. 2nd and 18 now. And Holt back in motion. Over the middle of the field, but Barnett, no time again. And here comes the Knoll defense. Florida State less than a yard. The Florida State defense coming out with the 2 sacks on this drive, trying to get their crowd involved in it too. Robinson caught behind the line of scrimmage. They're going to blow it dead though.
Dead ball, encroachment on the offense.
And then you go back 4 or 5 quarters between these two teams. They matched up evenly. Like NC State has outscored him. This one underthrown, going to be picked off. Edwards bringing it back. Out across the 40, still on his feet and now. Mario Edwards brings it back all the way to the 32-yard line, and that was exactly what you were talking about. So a minute 55, 1st and 10, and Winky out of the gun. Quick out, Feaster, he overthrew Feaster. 3 receivers set, they split the backs. Out of the shotgun, Winky, forced out of the pocket. He's going to go down back at the 42. That defensive front of NC State shocking the Knolls. Well, he wasn't in a good mood going into halftime against Texas A&M either, and they came out and dominated the second half. Going to set up the screen to Minor. Across midfield. Backed up and brought down at the 44-yard line. 24 now to get him on the field. The Knolls out of timeout. And the clock is going to run out. It is not the end of the first half that Bobby Bowden hoped for. Now well executed. Mike O'Kane with the lead, 13-7. We go to New York. John Saunders, Todd Blackledge. Both you and I thought that was a mistake. May have been that touchdown pass to Warwick on the first play from scrimmage, but now they'll receive to open up the second half. Ray Robinson, the freshman, decides to bring it back out, cuts back, got some room on the near sideline. Dragged out of bounds at the 32-yard line. Now to open up the second half. Eric Leak in motion to the near side. Out of the shotgun, Barnett under pressure. Throws with the cut back to Holt. Flags on the play. Out to and it is. So it's 1st and 10 at the 48 now after the penalty. Rashawn Spikes hit in the backfield and drops, not going anywhere. To move him around and make sure that you can't key on him in any one area. Barnett off of play action. Got Coleman wide open over the middle and a first down. To the 41. Coleman had 14 catches a year ago and a touchdown. And the leading receiver in terms of yards per catch for NC State. In fact, near the solid receiver. Under pressure over the middle to Torrey Holt. Came back to get it, and he's got another Wolfpack first down. I wouldn't want to be a part of that Seminole dressing room to listen to Bobby's comments at halftime, but so far, NC State coming out driving. Robinson a step away from breaking that. Mickey Andrews, you saw a moment ago, had to make some changes at halftime, but he's got a defense that's banged up, this linebacking core especially. Here's Robinson again. Had a seam for a moment, closed quickly, but another good game for the Pack. Play of the drive, and NC State may have found another tailback to go along with Rashawn Spikes. Here comes Ray Robinson again, nothing this time. Dexter Jackson, because Mike O'Kane going to try a 39-yard field goal. Scott Earwood mixed an extra point and a 44-yarder in the first half.
This is just barely in his range.
Barely good, but it is good. Brought it in right inside the right upright. you believe this? Well, momentum certainly didn't switch coming out of the locker room. 16-7, and maybe the biggest upset of the year brewing in Raleigh.
More confidence now.
Lavernius Coles at his own 8. To the 27. Big contract. And just going to take a seat on Monday night. Seminoles trying to get something started. Setting up a screen pass, and it was tipped at the line of scrimmage.
Very quick.
Now out of the eye. Here comes Travis Minor. Breaks to the outside. Got a Florida State first down out at the 39-yard line from the NC State locker room.
Got to take care of business.
There goes Travis Minor trying to do the same. Bobby Cotton had him wrapped up. Slowed him down. Second and a long 8 now for the Noles. Through the hands of Clayton White, could have been picked off. Got Ward wide open, and this one's picked off. Roy to Harrison for the interception. Still on his feet. Tiptoeing up the near sideline and knocked out of bounds at the 25-yard line of the Seminoles by Ross Granite. The fourth interception of the afternoon for the Wolfpack.
Great recovery and blocking on the return.
Harrison brought it back 35 yards. The fourth interception of the day for the Pack.
They're playing center field. It came to him.
On the defense. It's a 5-yard penalty. We'll replay the down.
Ricky Collins, a redshirt freshman wideout in the game now for the Wolfpack. Spikes gets the call inside the 20 to the 19.
They start playing football or they could be in trouble.
There goes Torrey Holt again in motion. Barnett looking for him. He's got him open. Goes behind him. What a catch by Holt.
Unbelievable.
What a catch by Torrey Holt.
And that is one whale of a catch.
Ray Robinson wrapped up. Corey Simon getting his first start today for the Seminoles. The protection he's got from the line. I think most expected this defensive front of the Seminoles to be in the backfield all day. Wide open in the end zone and through his hands. Oh my gosh. And it looked like that's what happened. He tried to lunge and just couldn't get there. In any case, Barnett throwing. Holt broken up. Nice play by Demetro Stevens. Brings up 4th and 9, and they'll place it down at the 18-yard line. 28-yard field goal attempt for Earwood. Wide to the right.
Wanky, 2 of his last 15 with 3 interceptions.
The inside give to Minor. Bounces out up to the 28-yard line. Second and a long 2 after the 8-yard gain by Travis Minor. Same play. Here comes Minor. Tony Scott makes the tackle. Places it down at the 32. To Minor again. Up the middle. Tough running, but he gets out to the 35-yard. Bobby Bowden maybe changing course a little bit now. Wanky going to pass, though, on second down. Got a man wide open at the 38-yard line. Warren cutting back across the field. Peter Warren dropped at the 44-yard line. Play action, Wanky. Pump fake going deep. Going for the home run to Cole. And out of bounds. Pitch to Minor, has a seam on the right side. Closes quickly, and he was popped. Much different performance today, though, in dry conditions. Third down for Wanky. Off of play action, under pressure. Gets away. But finally, he's going to go down at the 48-yard line. High snap for Cottrell, and he gets it underway. Marcel Huff just drilled as he tried to field the ball. Inside the 3-yard line at the 2. So you want to play college football, do you? First and 10, but Florida State with the Wolfpack backed up. Torrey Holt incomplete. Second down for the Pack. Spikes not going anywhere over the left side. Out. Quarterback draw out of the shotgun. Barnett with a lot of room. Barnett picks up the first down.
Great call by the Wolfpack.
Barnett with an open tight end. Nice catch. Devon Smith hauled it in at the 30-yard line. Going to throw again. Underthrows the intended receiver. That was Smith again. He was well covered.
But his head was.
Big hole for Spikes. Rashawn Spikes out to the 40, close to another Wolfpack first down. Won the Peach Bowl in '94. Spikes coughs it up, and the Wolfpack get it back. John Fletcher and the Wolfpack of NC State trying to pull off the biggest upset so far in college football. 16-7 over the Seminoles of Florida State. We'll be back with a great fourth quarter, no doubt, after this message and a word from our ABC station.
They're just a touchdown, and then a field goal would win it.
So he could play a large role in this game, even though he hasn't really played a role at all. Hasn't had an opportunity so far today. Barnett, he's going for it all. Well covered is Torrey Holt. Tay Cody one-on-one. Ninth play of the drive for NC State. They've kept it on the ground for much of this drive. Rashawn Spikes playing the myth instead of the players on the field. And at this point, at least, the Wolfpack with a lot of confidence, and that's almost picked off. How was it not? Earwood gets it away quickly. The Feaster thought about fielding that ball. Was fortunate to get out of the way. The last time Florida State scored fewer than 7 points in a game, 1988 against Miami. They're stuck on 7 now. Incomplete. Warwick just popped. Wolfpack could have been shell-shocked after the first play of the game. The touchdown pass to Warwick, but they weren't. And down goes Wenke. The sack by the Wolfpack. His starting duties. This is his final chance as a senior. Making up for it today. Wenke thrown over the middle. Dugans got it right in front of Tony Scott. Wenke 8 out of 26 now on the day. Throws over the middle, right behind his intended receiver. In Raleigh, North Carolina, in the fourth quarter, 12:44 left in the game. Maybe the biggest upset of the year so far brewing. The Wolfpack on top of Florida State. But a solid run by D. Feaster now. Going to have them on a comeback today, though. There's your first down, straight up the middle. Hands it off to Travis Minor. Rolls his way straight ahead, finally, as Feaster looks on. Play action. Wenke with a world of time. Dugans double covered and broken up in the end zone. Well covered by the Wolfpack. He had no one open. There's the drive so far. Through the hands of Warwick, and this one picked off. NC State with the 5th interception of the game. Anthony Cason, the redshirt freshman out of Indian River, Virginia, with this one. Things starting to get serious in Raleigh, North Carolina, with 10:39 left and the Wolfpack up. Riker screen, Holt, a nice catch after it was tipped. He may have saved an interception. Exactly what you're talking about. Junior out of Roxborough, North Carolina, with a straight drop. Plenty of room to run. He tucks it to the near sideline. Got a Wolfpack first down in the dive. Out of bounds at the 37. First down, finally got the clock worked out. So Jamie Barnett back to the line of scrimmage. Rashawn Spikes gets the call. Back to the line, that's about it. Florida State run right up the middle, right at them because of their quickness east and west. And now they've got the great tackles up the middle. Barnett, there's Holt out there, makes the catch. Holt to the score. Torrey Holt to the end zone. 63 yards, there are no flags on the play. And you better believe this Wolfpack crowd expects the upset now. The extra point, they'll go for 2. Earwood missed an extra point earlier in the game. They're up 15 right now, trying to go up 17. Holt in motion to the far side. Barnett to throw back to the tight end, Smith. He gets there. 24-7 Wolfpack. Quickly out at the 34. Good run back, though. Good field to carry. Sophomore out of Fort Walton Beach, Florida. Outson took his high school to the championship game in Florida. Going to throw back. Feaster, the catch out of the backfield. Still up. Feaster across midfield to the 49 of NC State. Did not throw a pass a year ago. His first year playing for Florida State. Outson going to pick this one up. Scramble. And near a first down. What is going through his mind? An awful afternoon for Chris Winkie. Minor out of the backfield, a short gain on the catch, but that's enough for the first down.
But they still can't panic. And Florida State's not a team that normally does.
3 scores to get there, though, and he makes some change. Complete to Peter Warwick. Second and a long 2. Here comes NC State up the middle. Outson wanted to give it to Minor. Couldn't get it to him. Wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 2. Here comes the crowd playing a role. Out of the gun, Outson wants to run. Not going to get there. Back to the original line of scrimmage. I think Chris Winkie, he's on the sideline. Marcus Outson in at quarterback, but the Noles are going to go for it. Outson to throw. Throws, almost picked off. But the Wolfpack holds. Either way. So Outson not having much success, even though he drove the Seminoles down the field. But he and Winkie not able to put much on the board at all. Only 7 points. That was on the first play of the game. And they have dominated Florida State in the last 7 quarters. Spikes, no room at all. Nice play on the outside.
To have a shot, they've got to stop him here and get the ball back.
3rd and a long 10. They keep it on the ground. Spikes don't want to take any chances, so they'll have to punt it away. 16-yard line. Here they come. He gets it away. A line drive kick. And not a real good one. His only intention was to get it out of there, I think. He doesn't want to look at those. 5 interceptions. In fact, 4 of his last 22 with 4 picks during that time. Flushed out of the pocket. And down he goes at the 35-yard line.
And a late flag. Face mask, but that's what they're calling, I believe. But see if it gets his face mask. It's actually on his shoulder pad.
You know what? You're right.
No face mask. And the flag was thrown for
first down in 5 in any case. No need to argue about it at this point. Winkie, plenty of room to run, and he throws it behind Minnis. He had no one in front of him whatsoever. Looking for Minor out of the backfield. Out to the 49-yard line, close to a first down. Did not get the first down, so it's 3rd and 1. The inside give. He's going to get it this time. Travis Minor to the 49. The ball is loose. NC State. 3 receivers set for the Noles out of the shotgun. Winkie, plenty of time, going deep down the far sideline. Intercepted by the Wolfpack. Anthony Cason again picked it off after it was tipped. Wow. 6 interceptions. Rashawn Spikes fights ahead. Out to the line of scrimmage. That's it. One of the biggest in NC State history. You beat the number 2 team in the country, and you hand Florida State their 2nd loss ever in the ACC. Ray Robinson wrapped up the Outlet Trophy winner who played with the Bills. And then Dick Sheridan, the success that he had. But as a singular win, I'm not sure you could top this.
Well, not only that, but
the punt. No pressure this time for the Noles. Feaster gets away from it, and it falls dead at the 40-yard line. And you look ahead to the national championship picture. Does this take them out of that? Marvin Minnis the catch at the 43.
Too early in the season. I don't know how to answer that until we get through with NC State. Well, they learned a valuable lesson today.
Well, the national championship in '93, as Outson takes it outside, run out of bounds. He's got a Noles first down. Even winning it at '93. They haven't had an undefeated season since, what, 1950?
No, but
Minor,
what they have had.
Receiver. Hurricane Earl comes through Thursday night game. And they have to block a punt with under 2 minutes left. This one almost picked off again. Alton, after the bad snap, gets down to the 32-yard line. 130 and counting. Last chance for Alton in Florida State to the end zone. Tipped, incomplete. And that should do it. The Wolfpack up 24-7. They're getting ready to storm the field. No timeouts left for the Seminoles. Barnett to one knee, and the clock continues to run. Quarter of a century.
Talked about both of those players in the open of this game, Warwick and Holtz, that they were the showcase. Certainly didn't let anybody down.
Chris Wenke trying to figure out what went wrong today. Yeah, there's a Wolfpack club enjoying what may be the biggest win in the program's history. They've had some great ones and some great players, but they just upset the number 2 team in the nation, Bobby Bowden. And as Bowden comes over to have a word and congratulate Mike O'Kane, the clock has stopped. And I'm not sure they could get these folks off the field if they wanted to.
State troopers are trying to help Mike O'Kane. He's got that bad leg. He said, hey, leave me alone. Just let me walk slowly here.
NC State at 2-0. Florida State 1-1. The Wolfpack, as big a win as they've had perhaps in the history of their program, has upset number 2. For Tim Brandt, I'm Terry Gannon. Hope you enjoyed watching Torrey Holt go deep against the Noles. Remember, Michigan State, Notre Dame tonight.